everybody, Laura here at the Florida Patriot Channel, and I just wanted to touch base with you guys. I know it's been a while since I've done a video. I am sorry. Had some company, and you know, doggies keep me busy. So I just wanted to go and talk to you about a couple things. I wanted to see if you guys thought it would be helpful to you if I did some actual dog training videos and maybe, you know, taught you how to do the appropriate hand signs with your commands and get your dog to be hand signal trained. I don't know about you guys, but I think a lot about my dog giving me away. They bark. I mean, that's what they do. And, oh, great. And I worry about my dog giving my place away. So I wanted to see what you guys thought about that, if that would be helpful, and I would go over some things like that. And I also just wanted to comment on a few things that have been going on. I've really missed Marv the past couple days, Adam, but I just wanted to say, like, I was watching Underground, I think his channel was Underground Army or something like that, and he was talking about the power outages. No, that's the other guy. I'm sorry, wrong channel. What is that guy's name? Anyway, I'll have to see if I can pin it in the comments for you, because I have the video close by. I have a dog with me, and he's giving me a hell of a time. I think he's going to puke in the car. Anyway, he was talking about how there's still like almost 1 million people out of, and this is a whole separate event than the Manhattan thing, but there's still almost 800,000 people without electricity. And he said, I've driven around for 2 days, and he's literally seen no one working on anything, no power lines down, no damage anywhere from storms and whatnot. And I'm just wondering, like, when are they going to be honest with us and tell us what's really going on? We all know this is definitely cyber. Like, no doubt in my mind, this is cyber. And we deserve it. Like, we've done this to other countries. Venezuela is swearing we did this to them. And recently, like now, they're completely out of power. And I think still now. And, you know, we did it. I know we did it. Like, I feel like we're bullies in the world we live in. Like, I don't know who we are to tell Venezuela who their president should be. Like, I think that's probably up to them, don't you think? And I'd love for Venezuela to try to tell us who we were going to have for president, or try to tell us we were going to listen to this guy because he's president now and blah, blah, blah. Like, I just don't understand where we get off. Like, I just get so fed up with the United States thinking that they're the boss of the world. And I just find it hard to believe that all of this stuff isn't coming back to bite us in the ass. And you know what's bad about all of this? Like, in Venezuela, for instance, do you think it's the leaders of the country that are suffering? Do you think that it's the leaders of our country that are going to suffer? Because I can promise you guys, they are protected. We aren't protected, but they are protected. And I just wonder, like, when are the people of these countries, when am I going to stand up and say, enough is enough? We've had it. We're tired of this tyranny. You know, I've said before, like, I wish women ran the country, because if women ran the country, we wouldn't be fighting so much. And that's honestly not true, because bitches be crazy, right? So we all know that. So that's not true. But I will say, I do think it's time that the normal people, if you guys look back at even like the people in President Trump's cabinet now, like, I know we all want to think he's our savior and whatnot. Like, I know everybody think he's the greatest president ever. And I do think he's done a lot. And I do think he's done more than some. But if you guys think that billionaire has one thing in common with you and how your life is, I got news for you people. He don't know nothing about what you lived through. His whole family's rich. They've been rich. Like, they had money. You know, it's like the leaders of each country. It's like the queens and the kings and everyone. These people are in it for life. Like, they get elected to be a governor next their congressman, next their senators, and they sit there for 25 years. When are we going to stop this, guys? Like, how are we going to come together? What are we going to do? Like, I know we all say, okay, we got a channel, we got a voice, blah, 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 and we all want to think that's, I do like a lot of blah, blah, blah. It's like Richie from Boston. He does a couple things like he says all the time. Time immemorial. Anyway, when are we going to stand up, man? When are we going to do something about it? Honestly, I got to tell you something. I don't want to hand my 23-year-old daughter a $22 trillion debt. Don't want to do it. I don't want to hand the next generation of this country chemtrailed skies and altered environment. Like, if they're doing this, that's for something that's going to protect us, and they're doing this for a reason, like, tell us what the reason is so that we understand. I need to know why we're doing all this to our planet. I feel like we are just destroying Mother Earth. Like, there's no coming back from what we've done in our kids' grandkids' lifespan. Like, I don't know, guys. I'm kind of getting tired of us all just putting up with it and getting run over every day. Like, every single day it's another tax, it's another this, it's another that. But they can lose $2.2 trillion and we don't say a fucking word about it. I don't know where the line is. Where's that line in the sand? And when are we gonna pick up stakes and our pitchforks? That's what it is. It's not stakes. That's for vampires. And some of it, that's what these people are. Literally, they're sucking us dry, guys. Sucking me dry. I got a brand new business, just started it this year. And I worry when I do my books if I show a profit. Like, how crazy is this? Like, we're living in insane times. And the things that are happening around the world that are so mysterious, these earthquakes and shit. Like, I think USGS, that's what the underground army guy was talking about. USGS evidently found at China Lake, they found a bigger volcano, supposedly. This is, allegedly, reportedly. They found a volcano bigger than Yellowstone, and they're worried that the earthquakes, now they're worried about the earthquakes, but then on the other hand, the earthquakes are suspicious. So I'm not sure if they're really worried about the earthquakes or this is just what they're saying. So they're saying that the earthquakes could cause a fissure, and the fissure could explode, and then we're gonna have like this whole big event. Again, are they causing the earthquakes? Like, probably. Like, don't you guys think it's a little bit crazy, the earthquake? I mean, I haven't been really keeping up with Judge since the last couple days, but it's been an insane amount of earthquakes. Insane amount. And I just don't know when, guys. I don't know what it takes, and I don't know what to do, and I don't know. I really think this dog is going to puke. I don't know what to do, and I honestly am looking for suggestions. Like, I know what Marf has done, or what Adam has done. I always say Marf, but it's definitely Adam. What Adam has done has been completely amazing. Like, bringing all the people together, and all the people that have started channels, just because of him, which I gotta say, I would have never done this. I mean, I guess I was thinking about it, because I was thinking I might have something to contribute. But then when he started helping all these little channels, like, make it and whatnot, like, that really inspired me to do something and to get up and say something. And maybe I did have something that I could contribute to the family to help them with their preparations and being prepared mentally, physically, spiritually, the whole nine. So I'm all about us all, and what he's done is great, but now we need to form a freaking army, people. Like, if we all that had, a permit stood up and said, look, we're marching on Washington, we're done. I know that, yeah, a lot of us are gonna maybe lose our lives, and a lot of us are gonna lose maybe our financial or whatever it's gonna do to us. But guys, wouldn't you rather us than our kids? I mean, most of you listening are in your 30s and 40s, I want to say, maybe even 50s. I'm close. But you have kids, or you have someone you know that's young. Do you want to hand them this world? Do you want to hand them this country the way it is? I don't, guys. I'm looking for suggestions. I'm open. I'm down. I'm down for whatever. You know how people say I'm down for what? I'm down for whatever. I want to see. I want to make some changes. I want to help make changes. I want to be a part of whatever this is going to be. And I want all of us that are making content and feel like we're doing something, I want to start doing it. And I want to make a difference. And I want to change the world, man. I want to change the fucking world. And they're right. One group, 1 million people. Like, if Marf is right, if Adam is right and he could hit 1 million people, just think what that would be if our Foogle family was 1 million strong, guys. 1 million. I think that goal of his is obtainable. I think that we can do it. Whoever was in the family that came up with the flyer idea, I think that's a great idea. And also, I wanted to shout out the people in Florida. Like, I'm not on Discord, and I don't plan to, because I gotta be honest, it's all I can do just to keep up with what I got going on today. So I can't even add one more social media to the mix. I don't even do Facebook. YouTube is it for me. But I just want to say, like, please contact me and hit me up if you guys get together again. I'm so down. I want to meet you guys. I want to be a part of this family that's active, and I want this family to be active and do something about what's going on. If you guys are down, if you got suggestions, you know what to do. I am actually going to put my email in the description. I think I'm going to try to do that every time. I'd like to put my phone number and address. Like, I feel like we could probably do that with the Foogle family, but that might be dangerous. I don't know. I'm kind of one of those people that go ahead, step up to my door. If I don't want you there, you're not going to be there long. It went out again. So anyway, guys, I love you. Have a great day. Everybody do something to be productive today. Do one thing today to prepare yourself for a day things aren't so great. One thing. I challenge myself every day to just do one thing. Even if that's taking your dog out in the yard. If you don't normally have it on a leash, train your dog with a leash. If you don't normally have like restrictions or whatever, start thinking about how you need your dog to act when you're trying to be silent in the woods, or silent belly crawling across the street. Like, how do you need your dog to be? Make it be like that today, because if you don't make it be like that today, it's not going to be like that any other day. Don't think your dog is going to know, oh my God, it's an emergency. He's not. He's not going to know. He's going to think it's a good old walk in the park with a leash on. So, hit me up, guys. I'm really anxious to meet and talk to any Fooglers. Peace out. Girl Scout. Love you guys.